Well, I'm back in the pasture again. Today is October 7th, 2023. It's a chilly morning. I think last night was down in the 40s, low 40s. It was like 44 degrees around 8 a.m. It's about 8:30 now. Anyway, I'm here. As soon as the cattle saw my truck, they came running. They were way over there on that back fence. Oh, I call it the south fence, way back there. Anyway, cattle look. Oh, look, oh, buddy. He's stretching. He turned white. I didn't expect that. Well, I kind of did, but there's his sister right there. That's his sister from last year. That white one. So they're both of the calves from this cow here. Both came out white. And this one here, this cow here is her daughter, but she never threw a white calf. Her last calf was this brown one next to her. Right, that's her last calf from this year. And then she had her, and then I guess it was this one. Is that right? Am I missing somebody? Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah. This one, okay, that cow there with that calf from this year. Her first calf was this one. That's her second calf, that brindle one here, right here facing me. And then her 1, 2, 3. Third calf was over there, that red one, that dark red one. And then this light brown one was her fourth calf. Anyway, and this cow here, she's already had 2 calves, and I'm expecting her to calf pretty soon. Not sure when. I don't even know if she's pregnant. I hope she'll have a calf. She's old enough. Yeah, she's not showing any signs yet. And there's old Bully. Oh yeah, and this one here, Highland calf. I was hoping to get her processed for meat in October, but I went to the meat processing place, the local one there, not too far from me, about 6 miles from me, and they said they're all booked up and they won't be able to get to it until first week of January, so I gotta wait. I guess since there's the only one in the area close by, everybody uses them. Anyway, I can wait. Still got some meat. Anyway, I didn't come out here to look at the cattle, but I do anyway. That's my only fun. My only enjoyment. Anyway, the reason I'm here today is yesterday I bought some fencing supplies. I got 2 rolls of barbed wire up by the house. I'm not bringing that yet. Yesterday I bought these 10 posts. Now I didn't buy these at the same place I usually buy them. The ones I usually buy, like the ones I did for over there. Yeah, and over by those 2 gates on the south fence, and all the posts down there. Yeah, I've always bought them at the TSC, but a local feed store has these. They're not as straight, and they're different. Technically they're the same size, but the ones from TSC are more uniform. I guess they're cut differently. These here are just cut, and they're not reshaped. Maybe they take the bark off. That's about it. So some of them are a little crooked, wavy, and some of them are got big ends. They're all 6 inches. Technically, they're 6 inches by 8 foot, but some of them are a little bit bigger than 6 inches. And like this one here on the bottom, with the tag on it, on the right side. It's probably 6 inches on the other end, but it's about 8 inches on this end. So it doesn't matter. It's a post is a post. Anyway, I'm using them. I used it before somewhere. I forgot where I bought some other ones from them. I forgot where I used it. I can't remember. Where did I use it? Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll remember it later. The main thing is that I got 10 posts. I only need 5 for the... oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I'm going to start the work on the south fence, adding the barbed wire. But first I got to put 5 posts in along the south fence. And the other 5 posts, well, 4 of them are going to go up on the north fence. I'm going to put them up at the corner, way up there by the pond, way over there on the other end. And then one post is going to go down here in that corner. I'm not doing this fence because I don't really need to do it because they're locked out of here. But I'm going to have a post there for when I do. Eventually I'll put barbed wire there too, but not for a while. And I don't know when I'm going to do the north fence either, because that's in the woods. That's going to be a little bit more complicated. But at least I'm going to have the post laid out over there, or at least put it in a pile up by the corner by the pond there. Anyway, but today I'm going to start the work on the south fence. I'm just going to unload the post today, or at least right now. I'm going to unload all the posts, and then I'm going to go from there. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to unload one post here for that corner back there someday. Don't know when that's going to happen, but oh, what is chilly. I had to break out the coat today. Actually, I got 2 coats on. I got a jacket and then a vest, an outer vest. And I can still feel the wind. I can still feel the wind through the coat because it's like 45 degrees or something like that, but it's still chilly. But anyway, still feels better than the heat. All right, let's get something unloaded here. Well, as usual, the cattle are expecting corn, but I don't need to feed them corn. They got plenty of grass. Yeah. Ever since I mowed that, the pasture's greened up a little bit because we had a rain here yesterday. It wasn't. I don't think it was very much. It was a light rain, but it rained almost all day. A light rain. Well, at least in the morning. Yeah, it rained all morning. Was it yesterday? Or maybe it was the day before yesterday. Yeah, I think it was the day before yesterday. Yeah, I think so. Because yesterday was Friday. So yeah, I went to buy all the supplies for the fence yesterday, the barbed wire and the post, and some more insulators. But yeah, it was Wednesday that it rained. No, Thursday. It was Thursday that it rained. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm here to unload that one post for this corner. Yeah, someday I'll put barbed wire from that post to that corner back there, and then over to that area over there. But I'm only going to put one wood post there. I got an old wood post at the house I want to use for the other end, but they don't need that. These too strong. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to put nothing up on that hill there because it's off anyway. From that corner post by that white jug up to the top there of the hill, that's I turned that off a while back. But I'll put barbed wire here because I don't want them jumping over this someday when I let them back in here. Okay, guys, you don't need to cool off in the water today, do you? No, you just eat some grass. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that post here, and I'll get to it when I get to it. There won't be much here. I'll wait till I see what barbed wire I have left over from all these other fences that I'm going to put in. I'm going to do the south fence over there, 2 strands, so I should have some left on those 2 rows. And then I'm going to at least have, yeah, about the same over here, 2 strands up in the woods. But like I said, that's going to be another project later on. South fence is more important because cattle hardly go in the woods, and they hardly come in here either except in the summertime. I usually keep them locked out of this area. But I'll let them in once in a while. I'll just eat the grass down if it gets too tall. Okay. Okay, those four, I guess those four are going to go up. I don't know, maybe I'll use those four for those four and one more of these. These aren't as uniform and they're a little bit more crooked. It doesn't really matter. I mean, post is a post. I'll decide when I get over there. I'm going to unload the ones up by the pond first. Or maybe I'll do the ones in the on the south. I need 5 for the south fence. So we'll see. I like those over there though. They're a little cleaner. I'll take a look at them as I get over there. Okay, let's get that rest of them laid out. I just finished dropping off all the, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4 posts up there along that north fence, here and there, wherever I thought they're going to be needed. Anyway, that'll be another project later on. But at least I got the post for that. And those posts I got from this other place, besides TSC, they're about, I don't know, $7 or $8 cheaper than the ones at TSC. The ones at TSC are more uniform. They're straight and everything like that, but these here are a little bit crooked, a little wavy, but they'll still do the job. Save money where I can. Okay, now I'm going to start. I turned my fence off down there because I'm going to be working on that south fence. From there, I'm going to put a post wherever, well, I'm going to put the post wherever I had them marked. Wherever the fence takes a turn. Yeah, wherever the fence takes a turn, I'm going to put a post. And I counted 5 before. Okay. Yeah, the grass is growing back, greening up a little bit. We had a rain here too, so that helped. Okay, let me drop off these 5 posts. Yeah, I'm excited to drop them off first, and then I'll start digging this one on this end first. I think it's going to be right there somewhere. Okay, let's get started. It's almost 10 o'clock already, but it's still cool, and I'm still in the shade, even though I probably don't need it today. Pretty chilly still. I bet it's still under 50. Well, today, October 7, 2023, and I'm going to start this long south fence upgrade. And the first thing I got to do, or upgrade with barbed wire, first thing I got to do is put a 5 wood posts in wherever the fence takes a turn. And the first turn is right there with that, at the back end of that truck. There's a post with a T-post with a yellow top on it. And I'll probably straighten out this one. Maybe not. I guess it's all right. Doesn't hurt nothing. But I might straighten out that one post. They are a little crooked. Anyway, I got 5 posts to unload all the way down wherever the fence takes a turn. I know that's a short span right there, but it'll take less stress off the post. Mailman, or should I say mail woman went by. Yeah, this is the pasture I mowed, a week or so ago. I don't know, it's been a while. Maybe not that long, but anyway, cattle are up there grazing, so they got grass up there and they got grass down here. Grass is growing everywhere now, and no weeds, except in here. I can't get in here. Well, I probably could get in here. Be a tight fit to that. I'd have to go in. I'd have to back in back in the tractor through the gate, and then close the gate after I go through, and then drive forward where the gate used to be, or where the open position of the gate is. But there's too many limbs in here right now. It's not that much. I'll just leave it. It'd be just as easy to spray all this stuff. And like I said, they don't come in here that often. But anyway, it's okay for now. I'm not too worried about that. This is my project though, right here. Fence upgrade. This is the most important one. The one in the woods there on the north fence, it's not that important because they don't go in there. They don't hang out in those woods very much. They hang out in these woods in the middle, the center woods, but there's no fence there. Oh, mailman, no woman I mean, is going by again. Okay. Okay, let's unload these 5 posts. Okay, I can get that much done. And then it's just a matter of putting the insulators on. Oh boy, I counted 60 posts. 60 posts. But I can do it. Takes time, but I can do it. One at a time. I tried something. This is kind of what I had in mind. That post ain't dug in yet. It's just sitting on top of the ground, and I got it tied to the T-post. But that's my plan, is to dig the post in just behind the post where the fence takes a turn, and and all my insulators will be on the T-post, and I won't need the white ones on these posts, because the barbed wire is going to be attached to the T-post. I probably won't have it that close to the post. I'm going to have a little gap between the posts so I can put on insulators and take them off if I need to. But there'll be a small gap. But then the T-post will be tied the T-post with wire to the wood post for support. That's what these wood posts are going to be. They're going to be support for the tension created when as the barbed wire is pulled tight. Because I'm going to use one strand of barbed wire without any breaks or cuts from that gate all the way to the other gate. Yeah, I'll put it back a little bit. I don't want it too close to the T-post. But then the next post will be down there where the fence takes a turn to the left, way down, right there where the woods start to curve. And then I'll have a couple more in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 down by the big walnut tree. Yeah, on this curve around the trees, there's like 2 bends where the fence curves. So some of them are outside curve and some inside curve. So either way, I'm going to have a post wherever the fence makes a turn to support the post that's going to be taking all the stress of the fence, of the attention anyway. Anyway, that's my plan. I'm going to cut that off and lay it down because I don't want it standing up yet. There's the next post. I laid it down. I didn't tie it up to the post. But you can see how much stress there is on this post where the fence takes a turn, even without the barbed wire on it. So I gotta put some extra support, and that's what the post is going to do. Like I said, I won't put the post too close to the T-post, so I can still get insulators on and off the T-post. But I'll have a gap between them. But I'll put the top of the T-post will be tied to the wood post once it's in. Okay, and that'll be the support. Okay. Yeah. And then from here down there to the other post is pretty straight. 3 posts left. Yeah, and then from there, it takes a turn up there. It takes another turn there, so I'll put another post up there. I know they're kind of close together, but it's just to make. I know I could have used smaller posts, but who knows? I wanted to make sure it was strong enough to hold the tension of the wire. Okay, let's unload the other ones. 3 more. 3 more to unload. Well, this is the next post. This will be the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is the third wood post going on there. And see, this fence takes a slight turn to the left here. Okay, going this direction. Okay, and then okay, on this one the tension of the wire will be pushing against the post, not away from the wood post. So I may have to put a block of wood or something between the T-post and the wood post, just to make sure it don't get pushed against the wood post too tight. I can't get any insulator on. I'm still gonna have a gap though. But I'll have some support between just in case. Okay, that's there's a post down there where it takes a turn to the right. Okay, I got 2 posts left, and it's not much of a turn. See, this turn here, it ain't very much. It ain't much of a turn, but I wanted to take the stress off the fence, off the T-post, and put it on the wood post. And I'm going to do the same thing over there. It's the same principle. The post will be pulled toward the wood post, and I'll have to. But after that, the next post is going there. But after that, it's pretty straight until it gets to that big walnut tree down there, and then I'll have to put another post there. It's just a slight turn. I just want to make sure there's enough support for when I put the barbed wire on, because it's going to be 1 strand of barbed wire, and I'm going to try to pull it tight as I can. Okay. Okay, that's what I got to do. So let's get some more done. Got 2 more to unload, and then I got to start put the insulators on. No, wait, I can't put the insulators on yet. I could, but I need to dig the holes for the post. I forgot all about that. the hardest work, and I forgot. Okay, yeah, I got to dig the holes for all the posts. 5 holes, but I'll get it done one at a time. Oh, did I mention that it was only 46 degrees? It's kind of cold today. I'm wearing a jacket right now, and it's almost not enough. I took my vest off up on top because it was pretty warm. But down here, I'm down in the shade. Oh, and the wind is pretty strong too from the west. Pretty cold. Yeah, my truck thermometer says 46 degrees. At 8 o'clock this morning, it was at the house, it was 44. So it didn't warm up much. But anyway, went back to the fence. This is where the fence takes a turn, where that yellow cap is, and the other one's down there I just unloaded. It takes a turn to the left down there, and then here it takes it turns back toward me, toward the outside of the fence. And it's not much of a turn, but it's enough that I want some support. And another reason I'm using a bigger post instead of a smaller post, which I could have done, is in the future, if I decide that I need to cut the barbed wire and attach it to each side of the post in the future, I'll have a strong enough post to do that. Because if I can't get enough tension, if I can't get enough tension created on this barbed wire to keep it tight, I might have to do that in the future. I'll just have to cut it and then splice some other wire onto the ends and then tie it off to insulators on the wood post, the big white insulators. But for right now, I'm going to try to keep it as one strand of wire, well, 2 strands, 2 full strands without any breaks. That's my goal. Well, that's my plan. See if I don't know if it's going to work, but as long as I can get the fence tight. Yeah, kind of cold in the shade. That's where this gradual curve here, I ain't worried about that from here to that tree. Well, after that tree, where that tree is, the fence takes a turn to the left, to the inside of the pasture, and that's too much of a stress, so I'll put a post down there. Okay, that's I got one more post to unload down there, and then I'll start digging. I'm gonna start digging from the other end though. I don't know why, I just decided I want from that end. I think it'll be easier since the ground's lower and softer, so I thought maybe it'd be easier to dig. Oh boy, maybe that'll warm me up. It's cold. 46 is cold. Here's where all the walnut trees are. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 right here. Yeah, there's probably another one somewhere. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not using them. They're for the squirrels. Let's get something else done. Let's get another post laid out, and then I'll start digging. Okay, that'd be my last post. I guess that's the best post they had. Nice and straight, and more or less even on both ends. Okay. Anyway, that's where the post is going to go. Hope I don't hit a root. And all the posts are going to be dug on the inside, or on the outside of the fence, so I can tie the T-post to the wood post. Yeah, that's pretty straight there. I don't know if you can tell, but that's pretty straight. From there, from that yellow cap T-post all the way to where the fence takes a turn to the left down there. And then in this direction, I'll get over here. Yeah, I couldn't mow there very good because of that tree and my canopy on my tractor. And here too, I need to figure out a way to cut these off. I'll probably use the back of the truck. Maybe I'll do that now when I've got everything here. I'll just back up and cut them. I should have brought my ladder, but I don't think I need the ladder for that. I just need to cut it off. Cut off enough to, well, actually the ladder. I'll bring the ladder out later. Yeah, I'll cut it off later. The ladder is so I can get it on the back of the truck easier, because it's getting harder and harder to climb up there. So yeah, I'll just wait. It don't hit the truck, so I'm okay. But anyway, that's why I couldn't mow these before. That's them mints. It smells good though. But anyway, I went back to the fence. This is the fence takes a turn here. The fence takes a slight turn to the. I guess I probably could have went a little farther out, but at the time there was so much brush here, I didn't want to do it. And also at the time when I first put this fence in, I wanted to leave enough room, because for a few years there I was driving my tractor on the outside, tractor and mower, with the bush hog on the outside, so I need to leave enough clearance for that. But over the years the limbs started hanging down more, and then I ruined a lot of canopies with those limbs, and so I just decided to stop mowing it with the tractor, and then I started spraying it. But then like I said, this year I had to really do some heavy duty work to clear all this out on the outside. A lot of brush clearing, tree trimming, clearing the brush, and then I was able to bring my lawnmower behind here, which was a lot easier. Of course, I had to put a gate at that end and a gate at this end, just to be able to put the lawnmower driver in and drive back out again. But it works, and it'll save me a lot of time next year spraying. I won't have to spray as much. I'll just have to spray underneath the fence instead of all the way out there, because it always grows back anyway. Well, a lawnmower can do a good job. Okay, let me go back to the other end and start digging the hole. As I count from the end that I started on, this will be the 5th post that I'll dig in. This is on the east side of the long south fence, and this is the 4th wood post that I'm going to dig in. It's still on the east side, and it's the 4th post counting from the west, starting from the west going east. It'll be the 4th post. And this will be the 3rd post counting from the west to the east. It's also the center. It'll be more in the center, and the gap between the 3rd, actually the gap between the 4th and the 3rd is pretty close, but it's necessary because of the curve of the fence. This is the 2nd post counting from the west side to the east side, and I'll need to dig that in after I dig the first post. First post is coming up next. This will be the first post I dig in on the west side. This is the first post on the west side of the long south fence. Well, my next job is to start digging a hole for the posts. I'm ready to dig in the first post, and I just I don't know, I just felt like deciding to measure, and I realized it ain't quite 8 foot. It's about about 4 inches short of 8 foot. Yeah, look at that. Oh well, it'll still work. Probably won't dig these as deep as I did the other ones for the gates. Yeah. Look, get them at least 24 inches, if not more. I'll see how easy it is to dig. Okay. I didn't measure the other ones. I just measured it. I'll measure them all as I go, just to see if they're consistent. At least the ones that I buy from TSC that are more uniform, they're 8 foot. I measured them. They're 8 foot, and they're always the same size on each end, 6 to 7 inches on each end. These sometimes they're 6 on one end, and 6 or 7 on one end, and then 8, sometimes more on the other end. But that's okay, as long as they hold up my fence, or support it anyway. All right, let me start digging. Well, I dug down about 1 foot. The ground's pretty wet. Well, moist anyway. It's not muddy or nothing, and it's easy to dig. But I figured it would be down in this low end. I call this the low end because it's the closest to the creek. Farther up there, fence there, On this end, I think it'll be pretty easy to dig. But you get up there past that curve, or on the curve, and farther down. Anyway, the first 3 posts I think should be easy to dig. The last 2 I think might be, the ground's drier and maybe more clay too. Anyway, so far so good. I did forget one thing. I forgot my level, so I'll probably have to drive back to the house before I can set this post. I'll put it in the hole, but I won't be able to level it until I go home and get my level. Oh wait, no, I remember. I got a new level in the truck. I haven't used it yet. Ah, yeah, I just remembered that. All right, good for me. I bought that a while back, but I've still been using my old level. As long as it works. I think I bought that new one because I saw it in TSC and I says, I better buy it before I need it. Okay, anyway, let me keep digging. I'm warmed up a little bit. I put my coat, my insulated vest jacket back on again. Because it's still cold out here. Whew, 46 is cold. Plus the wind. Whew, wind's cold too. But it's still good working weather. All right. Well, so able to dig down to about 32, or almost 32, 31 maybe. Ground started to dry out a little bit toward the bottom, but it was still easy to dig. It crumbles good. Anyway, it was easy to dig. Yeah, it's a nice hole. Okay, let me put the post in and get the level out of my truck, and the new level, and set this one. Set that one anyway. Yeah, it's only like 92 inches. Is that right? 92? Yeah. So I think it was 91 and a half. It's about 4 inches short of 8 foot. But it'll still do the job. Okay, let's set it in. Today is October 7, 2023. It's about 11 a.m. And looks like the neighbor is harvesting his soybeans. Yeah, they look ripe. They're all dried down. And you can tell it's dusty over there, so they're dry. And they got two harvesters working. One over there on the left, and the one making all the dust over here on the right. And they got a big trailer truck trailer. Yeah, I think they call that a semi truck. Yeah. Anyway, that's how they do things here. Look at, yeah, he's up on the hill now. He's up on the flat next to the woods. And the other one, I guess maybe he's gonna unload his load over there onto that truck. Or he's just still harvesting. Yeah, that's a big field. Oh, looks like the other one's going down into a low spot. He disappeared. Anyway, that's just what happens around here this time of year. It's harvest season. Yeah, it's good harvesting day too, because I'm sure the temperature or the humidity is low because of the cold air. Okay, I'm going back. I had to come back and get some wire, some smooth fence wire to tie the T-post to the wood post that I'm setting in. Okay, let's get back out there and get some more work done. Yeah, I was right. He's unloading now over there. He's emptying his harvester, his combine, whatever you want to call it now. And he's putting it in, dumping it into the truck. Oh, looks like he's finished already. See, I got that long spout. Yeah, and yeah, he's got two harvesters working. They'll get this done, but get this done in no time. It won't be long. They'll be done. Then the field will be clean, and there's a possibility they'll probably plant wheat here, because that's the common practice here. Plant wheat after soybeans. Some people plant wheat after corn, but soybeans is better because there's less trash. Okay, let's stop. Okay, I'm going back to work out in the pasture. That's what I do. I raise cattle and hay. I don't raise any grains. Okay, back to work. Well, the first post is in. First post from the west side, heading east. Next one will be over there on that first turn. And since I was at the house getting that wire anyway, I went ahead and got my old level. Yeah, it's a little cracked up, and glass missing on that side, and part of glass, half a glass missing there. The side's okay, except it's so dirty I can't see nothing. Yeah. I guess it got dirty from one. Anyway, it still works. And oh, look at that, made in USA. I bet the new one's not. How about that? Made in USA. Still working. I don't know where. I think I bought this at an auction. What's it say? Mays Brothers Tools Manufacturing. Mays, M-A-Y-E-S, Brothers Tool. Right there, Mays Brother Tool. Okay. Johnson City, Tennessee. How about that? Johnson City, Tennessee. Wonder if they're still in business. I'll have to look them up. Okay. I probably bought this at an auction somewhere. Okay, on to the next post. Oh wait, I gotta tie that T-post to there. That's what I gotta do now. Well, this post is done and T-post is tied up. I haven't decided if I'm going to straighten out these T-posts or not. I could. Kind of a tight fit in there with the lawnmower anyway. Well, at least that one is pretty far out of alignment. Yeah. This one here, I think I just bend it back. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that later. I'm gonna get these posts in first. Yeah, okay, let's do the next one. I don't think I'm gonna get them all done today, but I'll do what I can today. Just wanted to get a view from this other side. Heading toward the second post now. Second post that I need to dig in. Okay. Well, I'm ready to start digging the second post. Ooh, the wind's picked up. Still cold. Truck still says 46 degrees. It feels colder than that. Anyway, that post's about the same size as the first one down there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's 6 inches on that end, on the far end, and 8 inches wide on this, the diameter on this end. And it's also 90, what does it say? 92? Yeah, it's about 4 inches short of 8 foot. Okay, let me start digging. Sure feels cold. I had to put my hood on my jacket hood. We have to start wearing gloves too. Cold out here today. Well, cold is better than the heat. I can tell you that. I'd rather have the chilly air. Not too cold, but nothing under 32, but better than 95 or 100 degrees and high humidity. At least the humidity's down. Weather feels good to me. Second hole is dug. This soil was easy to dig too, mostly sandy. And I knew it would be easier to dig down here because it's wetter. That one is hard to say. Getting up the hill, up the slope. It's not really a hill. Up the bottom, higher on the creek. How about that? Might still be sandy since the creek overflows in those areas, in these areas. More so down here than it does up on top. Or should I say on that end, and not on top, but on that end of the fence, the creek doesn't overflow in that area that I know of, but it does overflow here. Anyway, I'm ready to set the post. It's another 32-inch deep hole. Okay, let's set this one too. Well, the second post is in, and I got the 2 posts tied to it. That fence, I tightened that fence up when I pulled that back because it was leaning pretty far into the pasture. That'll hold. That'll hold. Yeah, looks pretty good. Doing exactly what I wanted to do. And I'll put the black insulator for the thing is right underneath that wire that's tied, right underneath that yellow insulator, yellow top insulator. I'll put the black insulator for the barbed wire as high as I can. And now I got to go to number 3 post, which is over there. Yeah, this is working out pretty good. I still got room to to attach my insulators. Yeah, these posts are a little crooked. See how but I made sure to make the curve bent back to the outside to give it more curve, more strength, more support. Okay, let's head on down there now. Well, this is the 3rd post, third hole I'm going to dig for this 3rd post from the west, and the 4th one is right over there. It's not very far. It's a short span. But anyway, I still need it. That post is about the same size. Well, put it this way, it's not quite the same size. It's 8 inches on the big end and 6 inches on the small end. But it's 8 foot long. How about that? This one's 8 foot long, so it'll stick up a little higher. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna measure that other one. I might trade this one out for that one over there, because that's more or less in the center. Yeah, maybe I'll trade them. Yeah, there's a lot of stress on that one. I'm glad I put one there. That first one's not so much, but this one here a lot. And then and this one's not so much. It's just a slight curve, and that's a slight curve there too. But there's more space between it. Well, actually, I guess you think about it. This is the middle. This is the middle one. So maybe I'll just leave it here. I'm still gonna go measure that one. Oh boy. It's about 1 p.m. in the afternoon now, and the wind's still pretty strong and cold. Or should I say cool? I guess it ain't cold until it's below 32, right? Okay, it's cool. Still comfortable. I'm sweating underneath my jacket, but the wind is cooling me off pretty fast. But anyway, the ground's a little harder here and drier. Yeah, I figured it would be. The first 2 were pretty mellow soil because it's a low spot and it overflows here. It overflows here too, or at least right there. I think that's the last place it overflows. There's a couple ditches there where it comes out of the woods. Or that way. Yeah, somewhere between here and there in that post. Anyway, ground's pretty dry through here. Hard too. Probably the same over there and all. So this post and the next 2 posts are probably going to be hard digging. I might bring some water and try to soften it up. Yeah, that's what I might do. I might just start all 3 holes. Start 3 holes like I did this one. Go back to the house and get some water. Yeah, and then fill them up with water. That way the ground will be soft when I come tomorrow and dig them out the rest of the way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna dig the other two holes there, something like this. Dig them out and then fill them with water and let them set overnight. I could see the dust coming over here from their harvesting. They're harvesting on the other side of that trees there, way over there. I can hear them. Okay. Yeah, why make my work any harder? And I think I'll also bring my chair. It's easier to dig if I'm sitting down. It's hard. It's okay digging when I first start, but as I get deeper, it's the bending over that gets me. So as I get halfway down the hole, I'll use a chair to sit on like I did before. Okay, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to clean that hole out, and then I'm going to dig the other holes down at least a foot or two, not two, a foot. I'll measure this one. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Dig them part way and fill them with water. Well, still pretty windy. I'm going to start digging this hole. I always clear out the vegetation around where I'm going to dig. That's easier to put the dirt back in the hole. Anyway, I'm going to dig down part way, maybe a foot, 16 inches, something like that. And then I'm going to go back to the house and get some water to fill these holes up. I'm going to dig the last post too. This is the fourth post. Oh, by the way, this post is the same as that other one. It's about 6.5 on that end and 8. Okay, which side is bigger? I think that's the 8 and this is 6. And then I got one more post to dig over there. Okay, yeah, I'll dig these two out a little bit, and then I'll go back and I'll get some water, fill them up, let them set overnight, and it'll be easier to dig tomorrow. And maybe it won't be so windy. Cool. I like the cool, but I don't like this wind. I don't like working in wind. It's just unnerving for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, I got these two more to dig and then get some water. Oh, I was wrong about this fourth post. The soil here was soft, so I went ahead and dug it all the way down. I got down to 32 like the others. For some reason that soil over there is hard. I think it's got a little hill. Yeah, I think there's a little high spot right there. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, looks like a high spot. And then it gets low here. Yeah, there's a low spot through here. I might just go ahead and dig the rest of that one out, even though it's dry. Even though the soil's hard and dry, I can still probably dig it out. Just take a little longer. But I gotta set this one first. That's good. Did I say it was 32? And that post is same size, 6.5 on one end, I think 8 on this end. Pretty good post. It's more straight than the other ones, or should I say straighter than the other ones. More straight. Whatever. Okay, let me put that post in the ground. Well, this post had a metal tag on the end of it. I think it says 6 by 8, so I guess it's right. 6 by 8. Okay. I just saw that. I just slid the post into the hole. I saw that tag on the end. The others didn't have one. Anyway, I just made a record of it. Okay, well, let me set that post in upright and get her tamped in. Okay. One, this is the fourth post. Third post ain't quite dug in yet because I hit some hard and dry dirt. Anyway, I'll get this one in and I'll go down to the fifth post down there. Well, that post is done. That's the fourth post. I'll go back later and work on that third one with the hard soil, hard and dry. Anyway, I got this post all wired up. Yeah. Looks good. Yeah, that should work. Oh, the cows are out in the pasture by the road on the other side of the creek. I can see them out there on the other side of that pear tree. Okay. Yeah, there's not much tension on that post because there's a little bit, see? Because it doesn't make a slight turn, but with this post is loose. This post is loose. I better tighten that up. Probably some other ones like too. I'll find that out when I put the insulators on. I'll tighten them up then, maybe. But I'll tighten that one up for sure. Okay, now I'm going to go down there and work on that. Dig that hole. See how hard the dirt is there. If that one's hard, then I'll soak them with water. Yeah, looks good from this angle too. Yeah, I'll work on that third post later. Well, it's 2 p.m. now on October 7th, 2023. Wind's still cool, but comfortable. Especially since I got a jacket and a insulated vest on. Okay, this is the fifth or last post I'm going to put in. Well, it's the fifth post, the last post on the end here, but on the east end. But the third post I haven't dug in yet because I started it, but the ground was too hard, and so I thought these would be hard too. But I'm going to wait and see after this one. I'll see how hard or soft this soil is, and if there's any root. There's a big walnut here. I gotta see if that. Hope I won't hit a root. Anyway, this post is 5.5 inches short of 8 foot. It's like 90 and a half. Is that right? Yeah, 90 and a half. And this end is this top end was 7 inches, and the bottom end is 8 inches. So it's pretty uniform, but still pretty good size. But short or not, it'll do the job. It'll do the job. Okay, let me start digging. Well, the soil looks like it's moist. We'll see how far down it goes. Well, so far the soil is soft. Only went down about 6 inches, but I'm going to keep digging. I'd like to get the post in today if I can. Well, I got it dug. It was a little dry near the bottom, but it wasn't too hard to dig at. I hit a root early on, so I just went around it. I bypassed it a little bit. I still got enough room for the post, I think. I measured right. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is put the post in and tamp it in. It's 2:30 p.m. and I got the fifth post in. Now I got to backtrack and go back to the third post and finish digging that hole if I can. Hopefully it won't be too hard. I'm kind of wore out. I've dug 4 holes already. But I guess I can finish one more. Okay, let's get it done. Yeah, that's the fifth post. It's done. So the fifth post is done. But I got number 3 post to finish digging a hole. Hit some hard dirt, hard and dry. But I think I can get it. I got a little energy left. Okay, let's go back to it. Well, I'm back to the third hole. There's the first two over there on the west side. And I probably can't see well, I can see the tree. There's the fourth post on this right here. And then walnut trees down there, and that fifth post is down by that walnut tree. And this third post, the only reason I stopped on it because the soil was so hard. But I'm going to keep digging, even if I don't go down deep enough. I think this post was actually 8 foot, so but that post down, the fifth post was 5.5 inches short, but that post there was 8 foot. So this one here is 8 foot also. Well, let me finish my digging. It's almost 3 o'clock. I dug it down about, it's around 2 feet, maybe a little less, a couple inches short of 2 feet. So I got a little farther to go. But the ground sure is dry, hard and dry right here. The other 4 holes were pretty easy, but not this one. But I'll get it. Just have to go a little deeper. And it's not getting any wetter down on the bottom. It's dry all the way down. Oh, it's still windy, but at least it's cool. I'm sweating under my jacket, but the wind keeps me cool. And I dug a little farther, but I'll take a little rest. The cattle have entered this bottom pasture here again, or getting close to it. They're by the, I guess you call it the gate. Yeah, they'll be in here pretty soon. Okay, let me finish this. I want to get done. It's 3 o'clock and p.m. and I'm ready to put the post in. Yeah, let's put that post in. Cattle are over there, spreading out, grazing away. I guess that grass is a little fresher now, a little more tender. Well, the last post is in. This is the third post, so all 5 posts are in now. In, and the insulator, the T-posts are tight to them. There's a cattle over there spreading out. Anyway, this is the third post from the west side. Yeah, doing what it's supposed to do. It's supporting the T-post. And here's all the electric, and there's the other fourth post there, and then fifth post is in the corner. Looks like I'm low on battery, and my backup battery that's used up too. So I'm done for today. I'm just going to take a drive by down there, take a little short video of each post. Well, there's the cattle grazing on my mowed pasture. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm at the east gate looking west, and all the 5 posts have been put in the ground and the T-post attached to the wooden post. And the cattle are down there grazing. And I noticed that the trees are making a longer shadow this time of year. Yeah, sun's still pretty high, but since it's approaching winter, from my perspective, the sun is moving south. It's rising and setting farther south. Oh no, how'd that work? No, yeah, it's rising and setting farther south, yeah. Okay, so it's going to cast a longer shadow now all the way through winter. Well, my batteries are getting low, I better get going. Well, this is the 5th post, or the 5th from the west, which means this is the most eastern post that I put in today. Okay, and this is the fourth post from the west, and I'm heading west, so this is the fourth post from the west. On to the third post. This is the third post. It was the hardest to dig. The other four, on the west side and the east side, the soil was soft there. Anyway, let's move on to the second post from the west, and I'm headed west. Well, this is the second post that I put in, and I'm headed to the first post. And this is the first post on the west side. So all 5 posts are put in, and tomorrow I can start putting the insulators on. The T-post and the wood post by the gates. Because there won't be no white insulators on these posts. They're going to be on the black insulators on the T-post. That's how I'm doing this one. Okay, well, I'm going to take a shot of the cattle now. Well, there's the cattle. Yeah. There's a little bully. And there's a big bully way over there on the right. There's a little bully. And there's a calf there on the other side of that fence there by that pear tree. Yeah. They got grass here. Don't need corn. Yeah. I guess the grass is fresh now since I mowed. I'm not sure how long ago. I think it's been a week, something like that. That little bully, he's looking good. He's got some muscle on him. Yeah. Anyway, I'm ready to go home now. Right now, I got my camera plugged into the truck because I was running really low on battery. Even my portable battery, I used that up too. Okay, well, I'm ready to go back to the house and start again tomorrow. So this was day 1. Day 2 will be the insulators. It might take a while. I'm not sure if I'll start on the barbed wire tomorrow, but we'll see. See how much I get done. Insulators first, because the barbed wire I have to hook up my, put it on the. I have to use my ATV or 4-wheeler. I'd like to have something hooked to the truck, but I don't want to spend the money to buy one. And I don't want to buy an unroller. I looked them up on the internet. I could probably afford it, but I don't know. My little contraption on the end of the 4-wheeler is pretty good. And I like it. I can adjust my speed better with the ATV. Okay, that's all there is. All right. I'll get you on the next one, which will be tomorrow. I guess you could say that's part 2. This is part 1 or day 1, and tomorrow will be part 2 or day 2. Oh, look at Bully. Little Bully's rubbing heads with his mama. Okay, let me get going. All right, catch you on the next one tomorrow. Well, I thought it was the end. Okay, I drove by here to go out, and I noticed this limb. I think I remember seeing it up there before, a dead branch, but it finally fell down today because of the wind. So it disconnected my fence here, but that's okay. It's designed to disconnect during a flood. One of these days I gotta see if I can either cut them up or pull them out. Yeah, there's a log down there and that big log for sure, and then I think there's another couple more in there. I ain't worried about the smaller ones because they'll float through the culvert. But anyway, right now I'm going to drag this out. It looks like I can do it by hand. I may have to saw up a few branches there, but yeah, I'll take care of it. And then rehook my fence. Okay, and my phone got charged up a little bit while I was driving the truck. There's just another view of that dead branch. It's a willow branch, been dead for a while. I guess the wind blew it out of the tree. Anyway, I'm gonna clean it up. Okay, it's gone. I cleaned it up. I'm gonna see if I can get down there and see how hard that log is to pull out. If not, I'll have to. If it's too hard, I'll have to get my chainsaw, chop it up, saw it up, whatever. Okay. I had to crawl in over here on this side. I was down in there, but it's too slippery to cross the creek. So and I threw that limb out. I pulled that out from inside. And I'm gonna see what I can do with this log. If I can just move it over to that area, line it up with the hole, then the next flood maybe will float it through. We'll see. I didn't notice it before. I guess the water's undercut my bridge there a little bit. And I didn't realize it. Maybe the whole thing sank. But anyway, there's a solid wall on the other side. I don't think it goes through. So it just goes underneath and stays there. Anyway, I want to see if I can move this log, at least to line it up with the hole. See if that helps. It's been a long time since I've been on this side of the bridge. I never, once in a while I'll come down and move a log, but not recently, not for a couple of years. Like I said, those culverts, that's the only I got. It looks like three. Looks like there's 3 culverts, and they were just at the maximum of the maximum weight. Each one was, I don't know what it weighed, but it was at the maximum weight of a track hoe carrying it, and it had to carry it from the road, and it was touch and go there, and then he had to get as close as he could. I don't know what I had here, but he had to come down. It was just that bridge wasn't there yet. The concrete wasn't there, so he had to set that in to where the stream was. Each one set it in as good as he could, and then what I did, I guess it was, I don't know if it's still there. Probably not there no more. Might still be there. No, it's gone. I had cables, wire cables wrapped around all 3 of them on each side, and I had one of those, what do you call those, shackles? I forget what they call it, buckles. You know, the thing that turnbuckle. Yeah, I had a turnbuckle on each side, and I turned it, and as I turned it, it tightened it up. So that worked out pretty good. I think the cable's all rusted now over the years. It's been, let's see, this was 2000, and this was 1988, and I put this in 1988. Well, anyway, this is going to close out my video. This will be the end of my video. Little unforeseen branch fell in, so I had to, and then I decided to move this log. Hopefully the next flood will wash all this stuff out. That's my hope anyway. Okay, gotta go. Gotta close that gate over there and go out, turn the fence back on, and get going home. Okay, this is the end. Okay, catch you on the next one. Bye. The next one will be tomorrow, I think, unless it rains. All right, bye. Catch you on the next one. Bye. Oh, I guess it wasn't the last one. Okay. I got all the way out to the gate and closed the gate. And then I realized, oh, I didn't turn this fence on that I was working on today. Instead of driving all the way back, I just walked. I figured it was easier. Okay, wasn't that far. I need a good little walk anyway. Okay, I'm gonna turn this fence on and then I'm going home for sure. Everybody's relaxing now in the shade over there. Where's the other one at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's that Highland? Where's that Highland calf? Oh, there she is. She's over there. She's underneath those willows. I don't know if she's laying down or standing. I can't tell. I think she's laying down. Yeah, I think she's laying down. Anyway. Okay, fence. I'm gonna turn the fence back on so you guys don't get out. Okay. Okay. Let's turn that on and go home. I'm tired. And 5 posts wore me out. But I got it done. I got all night to rest up for the insulators. Won't be too hard. I'm gonna bring my chair. Make sure. Take it easy. Okay, let's turn the fence on. The fence is on. Cattle are relaxed, eating some grass, and I'm done for today. It's probably 4 o'clock, or close to it, and I gotta walk back to my truck now, and then I'll go home and take it easy for. Won't shut off again by itself, so I better end it quick. Okay, this is the end. Alright, catch you on the next one when I put on the ventilators on the south fence. Okay, bye. Catch you on the next one. Bye.